Welcome to our Odun-IFA, our Ifa celebration. It's beautiful to see everybody here. We're going to do a lot of things today. I just want to introduce myself and tell you what we're going to do and walk you through it a little bit, then we start. Okay, my name is IrawoIfa. I'm the Oluwo. This is the priest at the temple here. It's the Egbefa Oturotuka. So Oturotuka temple. We're an Ifa temple. It's like an Ifa church. It's the same thing, right? Now, this is a festival. So this is our Ifa New Year. Our Ifa New Year happens every year in June. It's tied to the festival of harvesting yams and other products in Nigeria. Okay? So that's why it's in June. You might be saying, well, why are we not doing this in January? It's for that reason. The Odun that came this year was called OGUNDA-MASA. Ogunda on the right side, Osa on the left side. It speaks of many, many things. OGUNDA-MASA has an important message for all of us for this year, meaning from June now until next June. Please, message number one is if you forget everything about today's ceremony, please remember the word cooperation. We have to begin to cooperate. So what Ifa says about cooperation is that we're having a year where we need to all work together. I'm going to give you a little example of that. We're going to do a ceremony here. When we're done with the ceremony, the meat from the ceremony, we have to give it to another person in another city. He has to eat it. And then in another city, still a third city, they have to see if Ifa accepted everything. It's going to take 3 different religious temples or households to make today happen. It says in everything we do this year, you guys, let's cooperate. We need to be working with people in other cities, other towns, other households like we just, and when people do favors for us, we do a favor back for them. We have to cooperate this year. And we should be cooperating all the time, but OGUNDA-MASA says if you cooperate in your business with other people, if you cooperate in your relationships, if you cooperate in your friendships, you're going to succeed. That's the first message. Because in this Odu, Orumila, he performed his ebo in one city, he gave the meat out in another city, and then he checked in a third city to see that it was accepted, and it was. Ifa says message number 2 for the elders here. Again, some of us are elders, some of us are not elders yet. Ifa says all elders. Well, first of all, what's an elder, you guys? Seniority can be age, but it can also be knowledge. So everybody's an elder to somebody else. Isn't a 7-year-old an elder to a 4-year-old? Yes. Ifa says, and so this is the message for elders. It says, elders this year, we have to stop the habit of criticizing the people under us, being so hard on them and punishing them, running them down for trying to do something good. Because Ifa says if you do that and you're an elder, your load's going to become very, very heavy this year. It says instead the elder has to encourage and teach and uplift and congratulate the younger person. So please, all of us, we're all an elder to somebody. We've got to cultivate, encourage, because one day we won't be here and there will be a younger person in our place. And if they haven't been well trained, then they're going to be a mean elder, because we were a mean elder towards them. So it says try to cultivate, take care of, encourage the youth. Message number 3, there has to be a harmony between husband and wife, between boyfriend and girlfriend, between temple and temple. It says that both sides have legitimate viewpoints. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. When you have disagreements, work it out. But it says we can't be absolute in our position that I'm right and you're wrong. It says that will not work with OGUNDA-MASA. Anyone who's living under OGUNDA-MASA who has an absolute position will end up being very, very isolated. We have to cooperate. Practical example. You have an argument with somebody. You sure you're right, and you're sure they're wrong. Ifa says stop. Think about what's right in their position, and then go back to them. So it's all about cooperation. Message number 4 this year. This is for the women here, all women and girls. Ifa says that if you're of marriage age and up from there, it says please try to work very harmoniously with your husband. Ifa says if you're a man and you have a girlfriend or a wife, it says listen to that advice, because it says the apete bi, right? which is Ifa's way of saying the woman, she will have so much good, clear advice. And the man cannot succeed this year if he does not listen to the woman in his life or the women in his life. They might be in different, employment contexts, whatever, but a man's blessing comes through the woman this year. Okay? If anybody's thinking of divorce this year, I beg you, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Stay with your partner. Find a way to work it out. Okay? If anyone's thinking of separating, it says, please try not to. Try to stay with them and work it out. Okay? Because Ifa says in OGUNDA-MASA, if there's a separation, the people are going to have to come back together again eventually. So, Ifa says that all the enemies you have this year will be drowned in water. Not literally, but figuratively speaking. Hopefully not literally. We're going to do a ceremony today where you'll see we're going to fill this with water and put special powders in here, and everybody's going to have a cup and they have to drink it. And that symbolizes the way the Ikin are drowned. It says all of your enemies and your problems will be drowned out this year. Ifa says in this Odu that we must really concentrate on the youth this year. It says that the youth are our future. And we talk about it all the time, but OGUNDA-MASA says children are a requirement. To take care of kids, to have kids if you wish to or you're able to, but certainly to take care of kids and cultivate the youth. Because OGUNDA-MASA says children are a blessing from heaven. That also includes godchildren are a blessing from heaven. That also includes for you, those of you who are bosses, your employees. We've got to start to view our employees as a blessing from heaven. And we have to take care of them. We have to take care of our people. Right? So again, so the elder can't be, it's just always finding the negative thing there. We have to cultivate respect and love and harmony. Everybody here, feed Obatala through this year. We're going to do it today for you all. That's part of the money you paid us to feed Obatala. And throughout the year, be giving him things, because Obatala is the key to everybody's peace of mind and comfort this year. Obatala is very powerful in OGUNDA-MASA. Yes. The way the day will look, you all, is we're going to start with Ebo Riwu. This is Ojubona as Buduala. He's going to be doing the Ebo. You all are going to have a chance to say the prayers. At a certain point, we're going to have the animals here, and everybody's going to come by, and you're going to say your prayers with these animals, and you'll circle around and then go sit back down again.
But just touch them.
Yes, just touching the head to it and saying your prayers and keep going. And then also, when we're done with that, we have to feed certain orishas, certain deities. After that, we're going to have food. We're going to have the drummers showing up, and it's going to be great. That's about it. Welcome, everybody. And oh, also, I know what I forgot. We have a temple here in LA. It's over in Highland Park. If you ever want to come, it's on the first and third Sundays of the month. Please come. Many of you have been. You're always all welcome. We also do Ifa initiations. Our teacher, Chief Popola, the guy who teaches us, he's coming in August. We will be doing Ifa initiations. If you want to get initiated into Ifa, it's a 3-day ceremony. And we can talk about the details. You don't have to get initiated and become a Babalawo in Ifa and work. No, you can stay in your job. It just helps you to progress in your life. That's the point of it, to know what is my destiny, what am I supposed to be doing here. That's the point of Ifa initiation. Maybe you're going to be an Ifa or Babalawo. Maybe you're going to stay as a computer technician, or a housewife, or a drummer, or whatever you love to do. It just helps to give you ashe. So if you want to get information on that, we have that as well. So yes, we also have books for sale up at the front if you want to purchase Ifa books. It's all here. So, all right, thank you all for coming. Any questions, reflections, comments? Thank you, everybody.